welcome back. New episodes. Super psyched to be here with you, dog. I am your host, JC Kroupa. And next to me, on our first episode back, is the one and only Cypert.
What up?
Yeah, you know. So Cypert.
I hate myself. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Cypert's one of my best friends. He recently put out an album in April?
Yep.
9 tracks. Yours truly is on it.
On the title track, bro.
On the title track.
Because
we got the title. What you mean? Ooh. But it's super dope. And so me and Cypert we're talking because I recently moved in with him for a few days, and it's kind of like it's kind of weird for him because like at this point I'm kind of used to like, you know, people knowing me by music and be like, oh, you're JC Kroupa. That's like, I listened to that one song. You're kind of okay. But like, people have been coming up to Cypert recently and have been like, yo, your music's like super dope. I love you. I have my children and all that kind of stuff. And so like, how have you been dealing with that, bro? Tell them how you've been dealing with that.
No, it's weird because like, I don't know. There's obviously this phase of just working your butt off and like no one knows you.
Yeah.
Like you're just putting in all this work and no one has heard your stuff except like your close friends. You know, you get like 20 views on everything. And you're like, oh yeah, that was, you know, my friend group listening to it twice and then they were done with it. You know.
There you go. Yeah.
There's just a really like significant jump from that to like now, because my first EP actually still has individual song-wise, it still has more streams because it's been out longer.
Because it's good. Listen to it. Invincible and Vulnerable. Outro, my favorite track.
There it is. He just specifically likes outro.
Oh, that song is so good. It's so good.
Yeah, but like that song still has more views per like individual song.
Yeah.
But Falling had such a wide like reach as far as the people that heard it.
Yeah.
Like the night it came out, I was on campus and we were putting up posters with like scan barcode, whatever they are, QR codes. Yeah, we were putting those up all over campus, and people would come up to me and be like, yo, what's up, bro? And I'm like, what's up, man? I'm like, yo, I just dropped this, like, go check it out. And they're like, oh, I just listened to it, it's dope. Falling's my favorite. Like, they literally like, knew the song. And I was like, we're talking like within 30 minutes of it going live on Spotify and Apple Music, which was weird.
That's crazy.
It was.
What story were you telling me where like somebody like came up to you and said your name and you're like,
oh, that was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I was trying to think in the last couple of days, and I was like, maybe I told you about it, but yeah. It's just weird, like, you know.
And we're like not even famous yet.
No. No, we're not. No, and that's why it's weird. It's because like we both know our numbers better than anyone else because we check them.
Yeah. And
we see demographics and like, you know, this, that, and the other thing. We know we're not famous yet.
Yeah.
But for some reason, we have this like reach where like enough people know.
It's super like niche reach here in Phoenix,
weird.
Where you just like walk in the mall and they're like, oh my goodness, that's Cypert official. Oh my goodness, I need a pic. You know.
It's strange.
Yeah.
It's also like it has a bigger effect for me here because I've lived here my whole life, and so I have people that were like adults when I was a kid, all the way till like younger kids that hang out with my brothers now.
Yeah.
All over that valley, and they all listen to my music, and obviously they have people around them when they listen to it. So I'm sure that like here in the Phoenix area I have a very big reach, but like it's been weird because I've been checking Spotify artists recently, looking at my stats.
Yeah.
I have like equal amount of listeners in the U.S. as I do in Brazil.
It's crazy, dude. Some of these countries you would never like expect to come up. Like
no, not
me
at all.
and JT, like our streams do like really well in Italy for some reason. Like we might have to go tour in Italy. Like
Bro.
Italy, here in the States, like Cali's big for us. I've always been big in like
LA's big
North
for
Carolina.
Me. Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy, man. But
you know, the only song I have that like has a high population of listeners in Milwaukee is Outro.
Hey.
I know it's his fault.
I said like outro to like all my friends. I'm like, you guys know my friend John, right? Like, he just dropped an album. They'll be like, oh yeah, send me the link. I'll be like, oh, actually I'm gonna send you this song first, and then I'll send you the album. And then I send them an outro. They're like, oh, this is so good. Dude,
that is that one song for me where I'm like, I could have not written that song.
It's so good. Dude.
It's a good song.
So basically, go stop this podcast real quick.
Go listen to it.
Go listen to Outro by Cypert and come back. All right, welcome back. But yeah, it's super dope. So definitely check out his album. It's dope. Which kind of leads us into what I wanted to talk about.
Wait, can we talk about Canada for a second?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yo, if you haven't heard it yet, okay. I have to say it like this. So I know JC and JT very well. Like, we're all very good friends, the three of us.
JT is J Prime.
Yeah, J Prime. Sorry. Yeah, it's just they're one and the same.
His stage.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. J Prime. That's
like,
handle.
who's JT?
You'll find him. I never heard of JT.
Right.
Like, I know both of you very well, and I've listened to literally every song that you guys have put out on SoundCloud, like whatever. That is like the peak of your creativity, like conceptually and lyrically. And as far as JT goes, like his production on that, like it matches your lyrics perfectly.
JT destroyed production on that album.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. What's your favorite song?
That's hard for me, honestly. It's Not One Day.
Bro, that's one of my favorites. It gets me pumped in the gym.
No, it's hype. You have to understand, like, when we made that video, I sat in here editing that video for, like, literally it took me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All the lyrics. And, like, even though it didn't come out super good, like, the purpose of being in the video was a good video.
Yeah.
The whole video together was a good video. I killed it. It was literally listening to that song for 4 days in a row consistently. It is a good song though, and if you haven't seen the video where we made that song in 3 hours, it's on my YouTube channel. Cypert/Java Films. I don't know what you have to look up now. I changed the name.
I looked up Cypert once and it didn't pop up, and then I had to look up like Cypert and like some other keywords for the video to pop up.
I'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll link it below. I'll link the video below on my whole channel. Don't do that.
Throughout the whole channel.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But
yeah, I think Fameless because one, like as far as the topic goes, that's something I struggle with, bro. Like if you guys haven't heard Fameless, it's talking about like what would you choose, fame or your integrity and being a good man, basically, right? And like it's hard because like there's times where I'm like, dude, I'd sacrifice everything to get there because that's the dream, right?
Exactly.
But like I love when you say. Jeffrey Dahmer, Milwaukee's famous. Would I be damned to say he's A-list? I was like, oh, bars. But seriously, like, and Hitler, and like, you brought up all these different people, and I'm like, dude, half of those people are like known for being great, and half of them are literally like, you hear their name and you're afraid, you know? You're like, oh god.
But it's all fame. That's the thing.
It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
And like. You know, it's. I think part of that. I love the ending line for you in the song. What was it? To be a good man, I'd remain famous.
Who we? Great. What really matters is who we are, and to be a good man, I remain famous.
Yeah, and like.
And then J Prime comes in.
Lately, these is
killing me.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite song.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite too. It's really good. Yeah.
Onyx was good too.
Onyx.
I don't listen to it because I want to cry.
It's like all bangers and like funny stuff up until Onyx, and then you're like, oh, wow.
Like, who hurt you?
Yeah, and then it transitions into like Famous, and you're like, dang, that's deep.
Those two back to back are really good.
Oh yeah.
The beat is seamless. You don't even know the song's changed.
Oh yeah. It's dope. I gave Prime that idea. I was like, dude, we should like merge them into one. He was like, I dig it, dude. And so we did it. And then outro is One Day. Perfect outro in my opinion. From the time we recorded, I was like, this would be a perfect outro for the album. So, yeah. But yeah, Can't Enable available everywhere. Shout out J Prime. He's not here yet, but definitely gonna get him on the KROU pretty soon. But speaking of projects, what have been the best projects this year? Like, it's halfway through the year, so obviously we have another 6 months to go before it's like over. But like so far, like you don't have to give me like your favorite unless you want to. But like, what are some that have like stuck out to you? You know, while you're thinking.
Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, other than like Falling and Cain and Abel and our projects.
Yeah, like I've had my head up my own musical buff.
Yeah. I was literally listening to nothing but my music today. I was like,
you have to go back and like look at what you did and improve.
Got to. Like. But I think my favorite album this year is probably that Mike Posner album. Dude, they came out like in January.
Yeah, that was hot. It was like right at the beginning.
I'm not sure if there have been any albums overall that have been really sonically or conceptually better than that for me, in my opinion. When you talk about rap albums, what's the best rap album this year?
I'm like losing track of what came out this year. What came out like late 2018.
People might get mad at me for this, but that Tyga album was hard. No, dude, that Tyga album.
Okay, full disclaimer. I obviously listen to electronic music for the most part, but I also love hip hop.
Yeah.
And Tyga was like one of the first. Like I think I listened to in order. It was like Eminem, and then once I found Eminem as like a young kid, I went back and found like
then it was
Dre,
like
No,
Tyga.
and then I found Tyga for some reason.
There
and
you go.
like
and related
Fade
artists of Eminem.
No. No, bro. Tyga low-key kind of started mumble rap, but like, or he was one of the few that started it.
You could argue Lil Wayne started mumble rap.
You could argue that. I think like Lil Wayne, Tyga, Wiz Khalifa. I think all of them have the capability to be great lyricists, but I think all of them started the
I think Tyga's an underrated lyricist actually.
His bars are nice.
Yeah.
He's like a lyricist that does mumble rap.
He's like,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's like in that 2 Chainz kind of way where like he's got bars, but it's over like the 808 club banger kind of,
I'm pissed. The album I thought came out in 2019. I was super excited about. Came out in 2018. So I gotta keep.
Dang. Yeah, so good albums have come out. Last year in music was absolutely insane.
Dude, 2018 was fire.
That was
It was nuts. You scoot over more.
Oh,
You're
sorry, dog.
Keep it on the frame, bro.
Sorry, bro. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, my dog.
No, it's okay. We still got like 5 inches apart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mike Posner is probably top for me. What else has come out? I feel so
Dude, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
I had a fan hit me up a few days ago and be like, Cain and Abel, best album of the year. I was like, I appreciate that, dog.
I love that. How old was he?
He was like 16, 17.
Okay,
yeah.
Dude, I had someone Instagram me and they're like, yo, I can't wait to see you get millions of fans. I've been a fan since like you had like 1,000. I was like, bro, I'm at like 100 monthly listeners. I don't know where you're getting 1,000 from. But I appreciated it. And the way he worded it sounded like a little kid that was like a fan. Like, dude, like, I can't wait to,
one day you're gonna be the biggest, and I'm like the one that was here before you.
And like, you actually messaged me on Instagram back.
Oh my god!
So he like messaged me like that for like 2 hours, and then I looked at his account, and this dude's in college.
That's dope.
I was like, oh no!
Dang, that's crazy.
I know, it was great.
Your parents love my music too.
They hate rap. They hate rap, but they love you and JT so much.
They message me all the time like, oh, you're doing so great. Your mom just messages me like emojis whenever I post something about music.
She does that, bro.
Yeah,
she does
dope.
that.
She's dope. But
Mom's good.
Oh, Tech 9 album came out.
That was good.
Oh, that was so good.
Tech 9's not my favorite, but it was good.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, like, just personally.
Oh, yeah. Hobson is supposed to drop this year. Isn't it?
Okay,
yet?
that is my answer. That will be my favorite when he drops.
Really?
I am a huge Hobson fan.
Over NF? Because he's dropping next month. Did you not know he's dropping his album next month?
I think he was waiting longer, bro.
No, just like July 26th or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be close. That's gonna be close. I like them, but
G-Eazy's coming too, he said this summer. All your boys.
All your rappers too, bro. No,
also, we might be coming this summer.
Are we?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
You're supposed to... Don't look confused. Just look... Pretend like you know. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Anyway, Hobson's gonna be dope.
You just love
what else dropped? Oh, Logic dropped. I actually really liked that project. Did you not like it?
No, I loved it.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I watched
that Icy track?
Yeah.
I'm icy!
Bro, it was so hot. No, that album is so good.
Oh.
I've come to appreciate Logic a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know why, but recently I just was binge watching interviews with him and I actually learned a lot about like where he came from.
Seems like a pretty nice guy.
He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
I watched the video on the 3 guys that made the Homicide beat.
Okay.
That was interesting. They're literally like, if you, me, and Jay Prime were in here right now and we made a beat, that's the level they were at. And they sent it to someone and they liked it, and then it got to Eminem and Logic, and then all of a sudden they're like the new hot producers.
Jeez.
Bro, this is why you have to, like, if you're a creator, you have to consistently be doing stuff and sending it to everyone you can get your hands on.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you just don't know. Like, you just don't know.
Always. Man, that's crazy. That track's insane too.
I will say what my favorite single of the year so far has been.
Ooh.
Good Things Fall Apart, John Bellion and Millennium.
Oh, I've heard that. That's really good.
Lyrically, the song's great, and I think those two artists like perfectly meshed their styles together. Like, you have the nice acoustic, like kind of like it's acoustic, but in the back, like whenever John Bellion produces something, you can hear that like Dilla New York style. He's so good.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, there's this explosion of synths, and you know, Millennium's like pretty little screeches over it, and you're like, dude, how did this work so well?
Yeah. I don't know if it came out this year or at the end of last year, but my favorite would probably be Halsey's Without Me. That one goes
so
hard.
Good. Shouts out to the Millennium too.
Oh, so good, so good.
So good.
Yeah.
Are we not?
What?
I keep wanting to spoil things.
Oh, no. We gotta.
Bro, I'm like Tom Holland. I'm like Tom Holland out here. I'm just spilling everything.
You're good, dude. You're fine. But speaking of the summer, things have been heating up. You know, we have we're a couple good-looking guys, and I think that some of the ladies that watch the show or listen to the podcast, they need to know like what a guy looks for in a good Tinder profile. So we're gonna be talking about that right after this. Welcome back. Thanks for watching that ad. What ad did we put?
At this point, we don't know what you just watched.
Okay.
So. Yeah,
but
it's something new that no one's heard before.
Exactly.
So we hope you enjoy it.
For sure.
When it comes out, you know, we'll give you some links or something.
Boom. But you know, I'm on Tinder. John has been on Tinder in the past.
It's been a long time, right?
It's been a hoot of a while.
A hoot of a while.
A hoot of a while, young man. But I think it's. I feel like girls often give guys, you know, advice on, you know, you should do this or that to attract more females. But I feel like today we gotta do a solid.
Gotta flip it, bro.
Yeah, we gotta do a solid for the females, dog. Shout out to the women, you know, out here on that grind, trying to find the man of their dreams. So, yeah.
Let me, real quick, I won't have a lot to say here, so I'm just gonna get it out real quick because I haven't been on Tinder in a very long time.
All right, bro.
I don't have much to say about it. Like,
but you have stuff to say about how women present themselves.
Oh, we're generalizing it too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just using Tinder as an example.
Roll with it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay out of Tinder then.
Just a few pet peeves of Tinder profiles. We know that your friends forced you to make the Tinder profile.
You don't have to tell us that.
But you don't have to tell us that. Like, what are you trying to accomplish? Like, I don't. Or the classic, I don't know why I made this. Then why is it still up?
Let's be honest, we all know why you made it.
Oh, you don't. It's like
you made it
trying to act like you don't want attention is the ultimate way that signals to other people that you do want attention, and it's really annoying.
It's like the reason I've never swiped on people to say that is I know they want attention. And I know that there's some, like, I hate to get deep with this, but there's some, like, deep psychological, like, whether it's daddy issues or, like, I don't know, like, there's some kind of, like, really deep issue there if they're, like, they won't even tell you anything about themselves, you know? Also, I might be the only guy on the planet you'll ever hear say this. I hate it when girls on Tinder are just like,
keep doing it, loud.
Here's my thing. I think it doesn't matter what you're looking for. If you're looking for hookups, relationship, whatever, I think it's always hotter if, like, you can tell someone's super hot while they're being, like, somewhat conservative. Because then later, if you get anything, it means a lot more.
Dang. That's in life, dog.
That's everything.
That's crazy.
That's everything.
Also, another pet peeve of mine is to send pics of your dog.
Or if I swiped on you, I'd probably swipe for your dog.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just like,
Nope.
it's like an attempt at trying to be like, give on the facade of like, oh, I don't really care about anything, but I love like dogs because I'm quirky, because like, not all girls like dogs, even though every single girl likes dogs, and that doesn't set you apart from anything. It's just like,
I think it's just another approach to like, no strings attached.
True.
I don't want you to think I care about you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we can hook up. I'm just really here for your dog. That's not true. Like,
it's not true, dog.
It's
not true, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Sorry to the dogs watching this. You should make your dog a Tinder profile. Maybe like, I heard you ask for pictures of me.
If you see,
I better get more swipes than me.
No, fact. If you see a dog on Tinder that has that bio, you know who it is.
You know who it is. Dope. The other thing too is the one picture. Like when there's one picture of a girl. You have a lot to say.
I have more to say than I thought. You're reminding me.
I know.
That's why it's good that you're leading. Okay, so like, one, I've accidentally swiped on people because all I saw was the first picture.
Yeah.
And then I look at the other pictures later and I'm like, is that the same person?
Yeah.
This can be good and bad. There have been times where the first picture was like, and I just out of habit I looked through the other pictures and I was like, oh wow, this person's beautiful. That first picture is just not the best, you know?
Yeah.
Some people just photograph differently. If you have one picture, most people won't swipe on you because we don't know what you look like, to be completely honest. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
unless the first picture is like, whoa.
Wow.
Don't.
Whoa.
Wow.
My thing is,
Yeah.
the way I do it, and I feel like I would give this advice to females too, is like, I'll start off with like, probably my best picture to kind of like hook them in, and then like I'll give like some more like average pictures, like, you know, of me just like chilling with friends or something like that, and then in there I'll sneak in like just like a really super under casual picture. Like I have one where I'm just like eating food at a table and it's not very appealing, but I feel like if you show the full range of like your appearance, like that's a lot more honest.
Well, Tinder's just like any other social media.
Yeah.
We put up this like facade, like here's what I want you to see.
Yeah.
The difference, and what's more scary about Tinder is you meet that person, and the only reason you're on Tinder is you want something from that person. So like if you're putting on this like facade that's not true and you're not being honest with yourself or the other people on Tinder, then like, unless you're just looking for sex, which a lot of people on Tinder are, but like if you're actually like trying to find someone on Tinder or Bumble or any like platform, like this guy right here, we love and cherish him.
And it's been
And
great
we write
so
a lot of
far.
songs about
We do, yeah. But
Don't Be Nicole Part 5.
Coming soon. But yeah, those are just a few pet peeves. I don't think I can think of any more, like, just off top. Oh, dude, did you ever see, like, in the bios, the girls would put, like, call her daddy? Or, like, hashtag call her daddy?
No.
I used to see that all the time.
Well, I've seen it before, but not enough to notice it was a thing. I thought it was just like one or two people.
Oh, it was like a thing. And, like,
That's
I was
weird.
on Spotify one day looking for, like, podcasts to listen to. It's a podcast. Yeah, dude, like a super popular podcast by Barstool Sports, and it's these two like super raunchy chicks talking about like sex and getting laid and like super graphic stuff. And I listened in, and I was like, holy crap! And like it's so they'll say like "daddy gang" or "call her daddy," and that's
they're
all, like
monetized? They make money?
Yeah, dude, it's these two white chicks.
Bro, white chicks are crazy, bro.
So if you say call her daddy or daddy gang or whatever in your bio, I think you're on some crazy stuff, because I'm going to show you after this.
All the way around. Social media, Tinder, Bumble, like if you're meeting people online, be honest. If you're looking for a good guy, show your true personality, because it doesn't matter if you think your personality sucks. There's someone out there that's compatible with you.
Show your shoe and show you.
Show your true.
I'm a rapper, guys. Show your true intentions. Like,
yeah.
If you just want to like hook up, like, okay,
say it.
Whatever, just say it. Like, dudes like that.
You'll get hella matches.
Yeah. If you want something meaningful, say, hey, like, I'm not here for a hookup. I just like, I want something meaningful. And then just say, you know, try and say something fun about your personality, I guess. Maybe make a joke, be funny, because like guys like that kind of thing, because it shows. Guys like to see women put forth effort. You know,
yeah.
I feel like in this day and age,
Absolutely.
we live in a society where everything is like, you know, male geared when it comes to, you know, pursuance. And like I like that to some degree, because I do think the guys should pursue. But I think all guys enjoy, you know, getting something back.
If we don't know what we're chasing, then like.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
At some point, you just get tired of the games, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of games, that leads us to our next topic. What are your favorite artists in each genre? We're gonna play that game. That was a terrible segue. I'll get better as the
Dude, I thought we were about to talk about Game of Thrones, and I was like, alright.
Oh, do you want to talk about Game of Thrones?
No,
I've never seen it in my life.
Episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen one.
Speaking of games, what's his name? Jon Snow, and that's the only character I know. I don't know. Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
About him.
Okay, favorite artist?
In each genre and why. This is going to be an interesting debate. So let's start.
Can we immediately exclude our crew of people? That,
oh yeah.
Okay.
Or else I'd say like, you know, me for everything. You know, JC Kroupa, top jazz artist in the United States at least. I think world. You know. Let's start with EDM. I'll say my favorite, and you can judge me.
I'm intrigued because you don't like EDM, so I'm interested.
I do not like EDM. I just like.
You don't like real EDM. You like pop EDM. You like electropop. Yeah. Which is what I make, so it's okay for the most part.
I guess my favorite EDM artist would be a guy that I found like 2 days ago. That's Connor Maynard.
He's not an EDM artist.
Well, he sings over EDM stuff, and that's why I like him. So that's mine. Connor Maynard. Boom. He showed me literally a couple songs yesterday. And I looked him up and I was like, this guy goes hard, dude. And now he's my favorite EDM artist. So, who's your favorite EDM artist, buddy?
Since day one, probably Skrillex.
Okay.
Because the Cinema remix that he did was like what made me love EDM.
Okay.
And over time, he's just been the best. I actually don't like him now. He makes like weird house music that I don't. It's just.
What's house music?
House music's like, oh, you remember what the kid made at Mr. GCU? Like he made it in front of the whole crowd.
Oh,
that's house music.
Okay.
But he makes like weird house music. It's just like whatever. All house music is the same in my mind. I know a lot of people like house.
Yeah.
I enjoy house live. I just don't listen to house. My favorite artist is probably Porter Robinson.
Okay.
Because Porter, like, I saw you. Porter, like, his original music was like he was fitting to the crowd. He was making like wub wub music. You know, what you have to do to like get found kind of stuff. And then
he kind of made that transition.
You don't know anything about this.
I'm just trying to.
You're right. No, you're right. That was a good guess. Anyway, he made this like really artistic, vibey album.
Yeah.
And like. I think it's really artistic, and he strayed from all of EDM, and now people are making music like him. You gotta branch out. You gotta do what you feel in your heart.
He's a trailblazer.
He is. That's why I like him.
Shout out Portland, J Prime.
Porter.
Porter.
Portland.
Ooh.
J Prime.
All right, let's move on to. Do you listen to country?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Who'd be your favorite country singer then?
Probably. Dude, I love Dan and Shay, actually.
They're actually,
they're
actually really good. That
so
Speechless song hits me in my feels. Mine would probably be Kane Brown. He's super dope. I used to work at a summer camp in Texas, and he's this light-skinned guy, and everybody was like, "Oh, you look like Kane Brown, dude." And I looked him up, and I was like, "No, I don't." First off, then I listened to him. I was like, "Okay, he's actually like really good." What? Kane Brown. Look him up. I'm trying to like leave hip hop for like the last. Who's your favorite pop act, bro?
Oh, you're gonna hate me. Chainsmokers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like Logan Paul. Chainsmokers. Wow, you're one of them. Okay.
No, dude, like they.
They smoking a chain?
Bro, they... I don't even know where to go with that. They brought EDM and pop together, and then now they're mainly pop, but they're like, since they started EDM, they brought a new sound to pop, and that's why they're doing so well.
Okay.
And like, I respect them as producers because they can link up with any vocalist and make a track that is still their style but fits their vocals.
Okay.
I feel the same way about Martin Garrix. Like they can collaborate with anyone, and Marshmello. Like Marshmello just made a song with like Tyga and someone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but like, I have a lot of appreciation for producers that can work with anyone.
For shizzle.
Would you put Chainsmokers in the pop category? I would now.
You could definitely argue. I mean, pop is just popular music, so you could definitely put them up there. Personally, for me, it'd be like Jason Derulo. I've been a Jason Derulo fan for the longest time.
Yeah, he's
waiting on his next album.
When's it supposed to come out?
He hasn't even announced it. It's been like 2 or 3 years since, so it's about time. But I saw him live, and he's a fantastic vocalist.
That's dope.
Yeah, I grew up like shouting his songs in the car, so love Jason Derulo. Let's move on over to rock. Skillet all day,
dude,
dog.
They're like the only rock.
They're actually really good. Yeah.
Skillet, 1,000 Foot Crutch, and
is Nickelback rock? Nickelback.
Yeah.
I like Nickelback. They're gonna murder me for saying that.
Look at his photograph.
So good. Daughtry. I love Chris Daughtry growing up, and they just dropped a album last year, and that was it was pretty good. It wasn't as good as their other releases, but it was really good.
Alternative.
I'm trying to think of who counts as alternative. Huh? Dude, that is my favorite. Oh, we should do like bands. We'll do bands like after alternative.
All right. Tristan, you saw me with this shit. You saw it, bro.
Favorite alternative. Does Max count?
No,
he'd be pop. Okay.
Alternative would be like Alec Benjamin.
What about 21 Pilots? That's not alternative. Oh wow.
You can put me in a box, I'll put you in a box too.
I'm sorry! Would Drake be alternative? I need on that. Damn. I feel terrible.
I just don't listen to alternative that much. I listen to Harley and I listen to Holloway. Which is Dallin's band that he was in. They're popping, dude. They have like 40,000 monthly listeners for a long time.
What if I listen to the Greatest Showman soundtrack?
That falls under soundtracks is like its own genre.
Yeah. What about Pentatonics?
They're acapella.
What the frick, dog?
They do all kinds of music.
Maybe I just don't really listen to like real, like.
I would say like Jeremy Zucker.
Oh, I listen to him. He's
like,
dope.
Technically, sort of pop. If we're going by popular music, but I think like he falls under that alternative type of music. Yeah. Jeremy Zucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. All right, let's move on over to favorite band. Harley. I said it first. It's my favorite.
You can rewind the video. Harley. I said it like 4 times.
I know. Yeah. My one of my best friends, roommate for 2 years. He's in a 3-piece band called Harley. They got 2 singles out, Behave and Backseat, which is my favorite.
Poppin',
dude, they're dope. I don't want to say too much, but I'm just going to say it. We're working on a track together currently that you guys are going to hear on a project, and it's going to be super dope. But
I got to feature them too.
Yeah, they're dope. But yeah, Harley, probably our favorite band. Favorite hip-hop artist and favorite rapper. We'll separate.
Oh, that's a good separation.
That is a good separation. My favorite hip-hop artist would probably be Drake or Big Sean. I can just listen to them all day.
Mine's straight.
Yeah. He just has music for everyone, even music you don't like.
There's just so much. You could, if you started with his first song he released,
if you hate Drake, you just don't. You just want to be that guy who hates everything in the room. Like,
Drake's very talented.
There's pop Drake, trap Drake, island Drake, Jamaican Drake, Canadian Drake.
Hispanic Drake. He did
freaking
that Hispanic song
in Spanish. Like, holy frick, man! Like,
He's a talented guy.
Talented dude.
I would say Drake.
Okay. Favorite rapper? Probably be
I'm so conflicted.
NF for me.
Like, yeah, but I'm gonna say Hobson.
Hobson is.
I have been an NF fan since his first album. I saw him when he was on tour for his first album in like a room of like 100 people. Like he was nothing yet, and so like I've liked NF longer, but I recently have really come to appreciate Hobson as a lyricist. That's hard. There's a lot of good lyricists right now. Joyner.
Dude, ever since Cole dropped that trash For Your Eyes Only album, he's been on this freaking tear of KOD. KOD is my favorite album of all time. I love that album.
Wow.
That's my favorite album ever.
That's a big statement.
I know, and I used to hate on Cole. And he dropped KOD, and I was like, this is not even of this world.
That's a big statement.
Oh.
I love KOD. It's great.
It's so
It's
good.
like good message. Artistically, it's like well put together.
Yeah.
But like, I was just freaking out that you didn't like the album before that.
For Your Eyes Only?
I like.
There's like maybe 2 good tracks on that album. I wanna wash clothes for you.
Okay, that was tough. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, my bad. So I thought we were. Yeah, what's up?
Favorite classical artist? Bach. This is such a pointless conversation. I'm just curious.
When I play, because I played the violin for 6 years, I played mostly Mozart stuff.
Sounds a guy.
So I mean, Bach is dope. Beethoven's a freaking monster.
Yes.
There was a monster. He's dead now, in case you didn't know. I like Beethoven's story though, so I'd probably say Beethoven.
He does have a good story.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Bach's style. I think it carries into a lot of music
Yeah.
that we listen to today. So
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
Any other fun topics?
I don't think so, man. We're going to come up with more topics, and we're going to hit you guys next week. And after you guys see this, maybe you want to drop some topics below. Maybe you agreed or disagreed with some of the things we said. Let us know in the comment section or hit us up. You know, we don't bite. We're always looking to improve.
Next episode of the Crew, we're talking about Joe Fallon's AGT buzzer.
Oh, are we now? Thank you guys for joining the crew. My name is JC Kroupa. I was joined by Cypert today.
What up?
God bless. See you guys next week.